You were young, right? You really enjoy acting lah.
I mean, it's fun lah, I guess. It's something that not many people get to do, so just play along. Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, you got paid, right?
Have.
Yeah, you got paid, right?
Yeah.
Then the money goes to your parents. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Let's Get Real 讲真的, where we interview celebrities and influencers to ask them about their real estate journey. As you can see, today I'm hosting this episode alone because my partner decided to take MC. King. Okay, but never mind. I got two very good friends of mine who's also in the entertainment industry. Both are actors. And without further ado, let me introduce them. No, let them introduce themselves.
Hello.
We have Brian and Michelle from TCP.
Yo.
Hello.
Okay, Brian, introduce yourself.
Introduce myself?
Yes.
For
Oh,
what?
you want me to introduce you?
You introduce first, then got anything?
Okay, let me
Anything
introduce
outside?
yeah.
Sure. Okay, if you guys didn't know, Brian has been nominated in the top 10 popular male
Oh,
artists
that's why
award.
you're starting. Hey, Charlie also.
Okay, this is provided the episode airs before the award ceremony, which I'm not sure when it will air lah. Okay, it could be after. So maybe after he win already, I don't know.
Unlikely,
Okay.
very unlikely.
don't
but,
know. We
Hey,
don't
don't.
know.
Hey, don't prophesize.
As long as I'm nominated, that's an honor. So thank you very
as long
much.
as we are
But it's true lah.
nominated, we
Unlikely lah.
won. Okay, Brian, introduce yourself.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Brian. I'm an actor. I suppose I started acting when I was 11.
Yeah, actually, you
Wow,
tried.
very long.
Yeah,
It's
very
like you got
long.
30 years of experience.
I'm not that old, dude. How you count, yeah?
Oh.
But yeah. On Kids Central, we are REM. For those who are old enough, if you remember the show,
Yeah,
the
correct.
three girls.
Rachel, I only remember Rachel,
Iching
yeah.
Mo. The three girls running around. I'm like the random sidekick. Yeah. So that's where I started, and then since then, just here and there, little shows during the school holidays. I took a break during JC Uni. This is history that you never asked for, but
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you.
Just share.
Yeah, and then-
No, actually, I'm very curious.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
last time when you started acting, right? Was it your parents forced you to act?
No lah. Okay. Interesting thing is that I started acting because I was enrolled in a Chinese stage drama school by my parents. I think they just wanted me to like break out of my shell, like let
Okay.
a kid go and play on stage and whatever. But just so happened, Kim Wang from 97, the DJ, she
Oh,
was
she's in the
already
room.
there at the same school, and she was already acting in those stuff like Le Le War Sunday morning kind of shows. So her mom was the one that introduced my mom, told my mom to bring me to an audition for We Are REM. So just that's where it started lah. Yeah, so since then, after uni, then I restarted, I guess, after my break from acting. And then the rest is history, I suppose.
So I guess when you were young, right, you really enjoy acting lah.
I mean, it's fun lah, I guess. It's something that not many people get to do, so just play along. Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, you got paid, right?
Have.
Yeah, you got paid, right?
Yeah.
Then the money goes to your parents.
Actually, I don't really remember lah. I remember We Are REM days, my pay, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe my parents take. But I'm too
Invest
young.
into your future.
Maybe I was too young.
Okay,
I'm too young to remember what happened to the money. lah.
Yeah.
But when I was in secondary school, I think Sec 2, I was in Heartlanders 4 on Channel 5.
Right.
And that one I remember I did take the money.
Yeah.
I went to buy like football equipment. Well, I was very excited.
Proud of yourself,
Yeah, I
huh?
bought like the the old Predators, the Beckham Predators.
Yeah, I know, I
bought
know which one.
Predators. I bought a full like Adidas set. Then like wow, very
Hey,
slight.
you work for it.
Of course.
Yeah, you work for it,
Yeah,
bro.
I was so happy
You
lah.
can say that I work for my staff.
Yeah,
in
I'm Sec 2.
secondary
I
school.
paid for my own shoes. Yes. Yeah, so things like that lah. Yeah.
So you got any upcoming projects or not?
I'm currently filming a show on Channel 8. I don't want to share too much also because but essentially it's a I'm playing a bad guy lah.
Okay,
Yeah.
finally, Is it finally? No lah, not
I
really.
played before
Every time,
on
every
Real,
time.
on Real a few
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm a bad guy, but I don't want to review too much because it might spoil the
Yeah,
show,
don't,
my
don't.
character. But it's an interesting one. It's not easy, I think, because of the subject matter. It makes me as the actor, Brian, is uncomfortable
Oh, it makes you
during
uncomfortable.
production. Yeah, but I guess that's a good challenge lah for actors, so should be fun. That will come out, I think, in October, somewhere in that time. So
Okay,
if you
cool.
guys don't
Definitely
mind
before
to
this-
support,
after this
watch.
episode, yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Michelle, you.
No, I was just thinking that I didn't know. Oh yes, you were in Heartlanders. I was in one episode of Heartlanders last time. I don't
Heartlanders
even
4?
remember which season it was.
Okay.
What?
But I had one scene.
You
And
also
I-
child actor?
No, I'm not a child actor, but I think I just participated in like the production. I think it was just. I forgot how I ended up being like a calefare for it.
Right.
And I remember my very iconic line. You're not here.
What is it?
It's not embarrassing to say out loud.
I want to go
say
dig the episode out and rewatch and watch.
Okay, so my best friend, she told me that like, because she was my primary school best friend, she told me that she would definitely say it at my wedding, because my line was, I like you. Can I kiss you? That was my role.
Oh my god, how old were you?
I was very young, but I think it's like in the show I had a boyfriend and he was like Abing or something. So I totally forgot the scenario, but I just remember that I had one line and that was my line.
You had one line in the show. That was your one line.
That was my line.
Okay, so that one was your parents forced you to go?
No.
Or you went
So I
willingly?
always had an interest in acting.
Oh, even since young? You knew
Even since young. Yeah. And then actually now that I think about it, okay, I don't consider myself a child actor at all, but I did do one Kids Central show back in the day as well. So that was quite fun. I always knew that I liked being on stage and performing, but I didn't think that I would actually make it into a career, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Same, yeah.
And then so I'm quite happy that it's, oh, by the way, I'm Michelle.
Oh.
yeah, but
30
yes,
seconds late.
30 seconds late, but I'm quite happy that I've had the opportunity to do what I love, and then we got to meet each other. So very many years ago
Yeah, fun fact, I met her like 11 years ago on a short film.
on a short film.
Yeah, before Our Boys to Men was even released. And yeah, I was playing her boyfriend. I like you, can I kiss you? Oh, no.
so
No,
that's
no,
where it
that was
came
a
from.
Different show.
But the short film you can't
but
find
also
it
Abing.
anywhere lah. You can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, correct. But I
Oh
think
yeah, I was also Abing.
you was also Abing.
Yeah,
you were also Abing.
When are you not an Abing?
Thanks. Come on, casting directors. Stop casting me as Abing. Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean it's very fun, and I think that like the world is so small in media, so we all met each other before. Even before we really like.
Like started our
Right?
entertainment
Yeah, I
career, right?
agree.
Yeah, it's
So-
crazy. Hey guys, if you're watching till this part of the video, thank you so much. I hope you guys are enjoying the content that we put out for you. If you are, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any burning questions, scan the QR code here, and we'll get back to you shortly. Now, back to the video. Okay, so I guess this is a real estate podcast, right? We cannot, no matter what, we cannot escape. We need to talk a little bit about real estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you guys, okay, start
Okay.
with Brian. You're married now. Everybody knows you're married, right? It's no secret.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows he's married.
yeah,
All over your social
it's not a
media.
secret lah.
Yeah, it's not a secret. And he has his own place now. You just moved in last year.
Yes.
Right? It's a BTO.
Yes. It was.
East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't tell you my exact address, but
Yep.
Tampines.
I tell you, block 417.
Postal code.
Tampines North. Yeah.
Hey, don't say that one.
Tampines is not very big. Tampines. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, since young, right, you've always been in the East.
Yes.
Will you ever move out of the East?
Wow, that's a question that my wife asked me as well, because we are both Easties. So I don't know, but would I ever move out? Sure. I'm not against moving away
Is it?
from East. I mean, I don't feel like a loyalty to the East lah. Even though East side, best side.
Yeah.
But
But technically speaking, West side also can be best side, what?
wow, that one
West side,
tough
best
ah.
side.
Hard to agree with. I've heard that West side the air is not as fresh.
Oh my.
Oh,
Will I get slammed?
Here we go
for-
again.
for the
Here we
Westies?
go again.
But
Yeah,
it's
we
true,
go-
right? Is it true?
No, don't ask me these kind of questions, bro.
On a real estate
I'll
podcast.
be happy to sell West side properties, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I don't want to trap you.
Yeah, I don't want.
No, but I don't mind lah moving out the east. It's not an issue.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
okay. Since young, right, you've always been in the East, like
yeah,
Brian.
correct. Yeah, I've always lived in the East.
And it's always, and you've never moved.
I've never moved as well.
Oh,
Bus
wow.
14 is my favorite bus. I love bus 14. You can take me from like my house to East Coast to
town ah?
to
Can ah?
town. Yeah, all the
Oh,
way.
wow.
Yeah, so that's my favorite bus.
Okay, so
if you want to stop Michelle
Hey.
now, find out the bus 14 route and stand there. Wait for her. Expose yourself.
bus 14.
So will you ever move out of the East?
I mean, it's hard to tell what the future holds, right?
Yeah.
I think that if, say, when the opportunity arises, you never know where you might get BTO, you might never know where you might want to end up moving to. And like I said, maybe at that point in time, if my priority is something like, I mean, maybe I'm a woman, so I'm not sure whether, I'm sure there are men who feel the same way as well. If I want my kid to go to a primary school, that might all be in my considerations
Yes.
of where I choose to move to. So I think it depends on the priority at the situation. Yeah.
Okay, it's one thing to move out from the East and go maybe towards Central a little bit, you know what I mean? It's another thing to move out from the East and go to the opposite end of Singapore, like the West.
I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't move just for the sake of moving. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to try out the West air, you know? It's just my parents are in the East.
Yes.
My wife's parents are also
in the East.
So like, with future help with kids or whatever, it's best to have the parents close by. So I can't really imagine a reason why we would move out of the East. Yeah, but if ever we do, then it has to be for like, I don't know, better primary school for the kids,
Right.
or to be closer to work, and then maybe I would consider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That means for now, the plan is, right, it's like
It's on the
long-term
side
stay
lah.
one. That means your BTO is, you get a BTO, you don't plan to move out one. That means you stay all the way until you go out and see Jesus.
I mean, it makes more sense to stay in the east lah.
Right.
Growing as we grow older, as we
Yes.
build a family, closer to our family as well. But whether we are staying at this particular BTO all the way is up for discussion lah.
What's the consideration?
What's the consideration?
Okay, let's say
size, I imagine. Because
Yeah.
currently now we have a 4-room flat.
yes,
4-room
which
BTO.
is
Which is?
how many square foot? You know,
I was not very sure.
but
it's-
enough for two people lah.
For two people lah. It's not special lah. It is a typical 4-room flat, new 4-room flat. And we also broke down one of the rooms, the adjoining room to the living room to open up the space.
Oh, okay.
So currently we only have the master bedroom and like
One
a spare extra bedroom lah, which currently is now like my man cave-ish, just where my computer is. But in the future, if we do have kids, then it might get a bit small lah. So
Right. Then build back one more wall.
build back ah.
Yeah.
Wow, then the living room will be very small. Like, that's the issue.
Okay, so my question to you, right, is, you know, BTO, people always say, hey, sure make money, man. BTO sure make money.
That's what I've heard ah.
Yeah. Okay, honestly, I think BTO really sure make money. I think.
Is it?
Generally,
I'll take your word for it.
I would say 90%. Honestly, I haven't seen any BTO never make money. Maybe because of inflation also lah.
The only
right?
way to go is
You know?
up lah, right?
Yes,
Basically,
seems like it
yeah.
lah for BTO because when you go in, right, the price is very cheap because of government subsidies. Because our government is very good. So screenshot that. Yeah. So the price when you go is very cheap, right? So when you come into the resale market, right, then compared to condo, all this, right, there will be a big price gap difference. That's why there will be this profit that you make from HDB.
That's what I've
So
heard.
let's say, how much do you buy your HDB for?
4-room flat at Tampines, because we got it in 2018,
400-ish?
3.6 something.
Yeah. So let's say you make, let's say 300k. You sell lah, that means you cash out extra 300k cash. That's a lot of money.
That's the thing. I've also heard that people have told me that you will definitely earn when you sell. But
Yeah.
then my understanding, which is limited understanding of
Yeah,
property,
yeah.
because if I'm moving out, I need to buy a new place as well.
Correct.
Everything else is
Like people always say, like you sell high, you also buy high.
yeah, it's not like I'm gonna earn 300k. At most it just helps me to keep up with the times with inflation.
Yeah.
So I don't know lah. I don't really think I'll earn.
So
will I?
how it works is you cash out this 300k, right? Then you put it, this 300k is free one, correct? So you put it in the down payment of into a bigger quantum property. Like let's say maybe you upgrade into a condo. Of course, the size is going to be smaller. That's for sure.
Condo is small.
Yeah, for sure. Compared to HDB lah, because of then the quantum of it lah. Then after that, 3 years later, right, you flip, you cash out that profit again, right? Then you keep doing this towards the end when you finally cash out, then you downgrade then you have a lot of money to retire. That's what some people do lah.
Is it how investment property works?
Yeah.
So okay, I see. Okay.
But isn't that very disruptive to your family?
It is.
Right?
It is. So you
If
choose
every
lor.
few years you change, then your
Correct.
kids will have to keep moving
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. So your parents when you were young, right? You all got move house before?
Moved house once, from a 5-room BTO to a landed property lah.
Okay.
When I was 5 years old, and then we were just there the entire time.
All the way lah. Are your parents still there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah lor. So they upgraded lah, right? So you see at the end of the day, but because back then when they bought the landed, it's also compared to now,
yeah lah.
a lot of money already.
And I think we're very blessed lah. I think my parents were at a place where they can afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
didn't have to keep flipping to.
Correct.
You know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now times are different already lah, right?
I wonder if it's also because, I mean, as you proceed through life, there are different markers of like what's important to you or success, for example, right? Some people may view that as, okay, upgrading to like the physical from, to a condo, for example, or to landed. But maybe it could also be that when at that time you have kids and then you want to, like, in a way, get your kids to a school somewhere else, for example, then maybe that might be
A reason to shift.
a reason, I don't know,
it is,
a
absolutely.
cost that weighs the cost benefit kind of situation. I wonder, I don't know.
Is that the natural progression from a 4-room BTO to a condo? Because like you said, condo is smaller, right? But
Yeah.
like I said just now that perhaps the reason that I'll ever move out of this BTO is because not enough space.
Right.
Depends what you're
Sure.
chasing. Depends what you're chasing,
yeah,
right?
Move to something bigger that is not a condo.
You can because I mean all this is we're making assumptions that as we grow older, right? As we grow older, we gain more experience, right? then we also assume that income will increase. Cannot be your income decrease, why? You know?
As an actor, maybe it will be.
Okay, yes, that's true. As an actor, maybe. Yeah. But actor every year we also increase our rates, why? You know?
But if no job, then
Then, of course, price matters.
we are jobless lah.
No, but yeah, this is where assuming as let's say you have a stable job lah, then we just assume as you work, right, your income will increase generally every year, you know. Nobody decrease income, should quit on what, right? So as your income increases, then you can take more loan, then your house will generally grow lah. Yeah, in value.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how it works lah. But of course, there's also another mindset of that we move into a place, we get a BTO, we stay forever. Yeah.
I think if we had moved in, if we had bought a 5-room flat, maybe we would have stayed longer lah. I don't know. I think early on in 2018, our mindset was the similar one where we just buy a 4-room, a one that is comfortable for us. And then eventually we'll sell it. So we don't need to think about getting a 5-room.
Right.
Like a 二人世界 kind of situation first.
Yeah. And back then also, when I was just starting out as an actor, and my wife also doesn't earn a lot, so I mean that made sense lah. That price range.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. If we had more money, maybe I would have started with a 5-room lah.
Never mind, you'll figure out 5 years later.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, we'll see. Yourself, Michelle?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, before I came on this like episode, I was so scared. I texted Charlie. I was
You
like,
don't work.
What?
Pretend, right? Do you watch my episodes?
I did watch an episode.
did,
Yes, okay, but the thing is
Then
that
you got knowledge, what? Right? Okay, yeah, you were saying?
no, but I think also because I felt like I'm a bit of a property noob.
Yeah.
And
Everybody's right.
everybody is, yeah. So then what better chance for me to kind of learn more about real estate than from Charlie Goh himself?
I'm probably not the
but
best
still, but
person
still,
lah. I know
but
there are
still.
really very good agents out there also, you know.
Yeah, correct. So I think for me, at my current life stage, I'm looking more into with investment property. So what can I do to help myself grow my money? So I'm a single, like 30 plus woman. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, you can Google it anyway. Yeah. So I came to the realization when I turned 30 that it's so important for women to be able to look after themselves in every aspect, not only just financially, your house, mentally, emotionally, physically. And one of the ways is through learning more about
Investment,
how to grow your money.
Yep.
Correct. So even if I choose to decide to move out in the future, I'm very happy and very comfortable now. But I think it's good for me to have some future planning in place before I turn 35. Then I know, hey, singles BTO, if I'm applicable at that point in time, let's go. Like, how can I go about it? Yeah.
So I mean, as of now, you're staying with your parents, right?
Yes, of now I'm seeing my parents.
All the way as it's been like that, right?
I just stayed with my parents.
Yeah. So how it works, right, is like what Brian said.
Yeah.
He said if like you have to keep flipping, you have to keep moving around. If you have a family, right, then of course if you want to, you choose lah. It's either you sacrifice comfort or you sacrifice money lor. If you want to make money from real estate investments, then you have to sacrifice a little bit of comfort lor. So let's say from HDB, right, your first upgrade is going to be to a smaller property because of the quantum, right? The difference is quantum. Then you suffer a little bit lor. You lose out on comfort lah. So for your case, it's a little bit more straightforward. It's because you are single.
I love how you're whispering in front of a cat. There is a microphone right here.
Yet.
I'm not married.
I'm not married yet. Yeah,
I would think so lah. Unless you never invite me for your wedding. Okay, so you're staying with your parents.
Yes,
So it's very straightforward for you.
Yeah.
Like if you buy investment property, right, then you can, if you buy a new launch, you just need to wait for it to build.
Yeah.
Then after you can decide to flip it out. But your second option is you buy a resale.
Yes.
You can rent it out. Then wait for maybe 3 years later, hopefully the property appreciates in value. Then you sell it off. Then you make the capital appreciation. Yeah, but you continue staying with your parents. For you, it's a bit more straightforward. For, let's say for me and my wife, then it's a bit more different. Because we both own a HDB ma. And then if we sell our HDB, we buy investment property, right?
Yes.
But we need a place to stay. Yeah. So it's likely it's either I go and crash with my parents, which obviously is not. We lose out on privacy lah, you know.
Yeah, it's a married couple.
And
correct.
or I rent a place outside. But that's going to cost me also, you know. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you need to do your sums lor. Yeah. When it comes to investment property.
Yeah.
Okay, first home First home.
Oh, first home is important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BTO or private?
Hard to say.
Yeah, okay, I cannot say that if money is not a concern. Because if money is not a concern, I should go private one. Right, for sure. But BTO also got its perks lah. It's like guaranteed make.
Of
You know,
course,
guaranteed make money. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And then they are
But
grow up.
now
With
BTO a bit
resale, you
different.
won't make money?
Resale,
Is there
HDB?
not a guarantee that you'll make money?
Not really, because the first owner will already take profit off you already, ma.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because when you go in as a second owner, the first owner will definitely take profit off you. Then you want to make the additional profit in another 5 years. It's not impossible. Happens.
But if property prices are always going up, right?
Yeah, so far for the last couple.
In a way, you still earn money,
In a
right?
way, yes,
But you won't
yes,
earn as much as if you had a BTO. You were
of
selling
course,
a BTO lah.
if you are the first owner lah. Yeah.
Right. But I think also time. It's not just about money, but time is also a factor.
Yeah,
Because
correct.
BTO nowadays it takes so long.
So long. 6 years, 5 years to build.
Yeah, dude.
Then after you need to stay 5 years.
Exactly.
Then you got the new prime, the prime and plus.
Yeah.
You take 10 years MOP. By the time you sell, you don't know how old already.
I don't know what's prime and plus, but yeah,
Yeah, that means that you need to stay for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
What's the why?
Prime is in the
MOP.
central district, right?
Ah.
Is
Yeah,
that
something
right?
like that,
Something.
Is it because you can sell for higher, so they want to prevent
Because-
people from flipping like that?
Correct, yeah.
Right.
You want to prevent people from making money off BTO lah.
Right.
In a way. I mean, the government also very smart lah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of factors that
That is true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
But I do
factors.
think that it's very important the first property that you choose to buy, whether it's for investment purposes or to live in, because like that experience is like will help you. I don't know, will give you confidence maybe, or like depending on where you stay and the ease of your lifestyle. So it's quite important.
Actually, I realized one thing about people our age. We don't really go and... Okay, before I become an agent, right?
yeah.
We don't really go and look at properties. Right?
Oh,
Not really, right? Do y'all? You?
No, I don't. But the thing is that sometimes, like on TikTok,
Yeah.
like you know like when it's the season, like maybe when a condo is like being sold or something, then
Yeah.
sometimes the real estate agents TikToks will come onto your For You page.
Or like home tour,
and
home tour
home
videos,
tour, then you'll be like, oh, interesting. Then you just like kepo, you'll say, okay, this is how much. Then this is like the square foot,
Yeah.
and then this is how much per square feet, blah blah blah. So I mean that kind of knowledge, I think. I'm very.
But you
very
won't go to
surface
property
level
guru
lah.
and like go window shop,
No
one,
lah,
right?
no lah,
Right?
no,
Yeah.
no.
Who goes to property guru to
Hey,
win the
you'll be surprised,
It
man.
depends. It depends. Yeah, I think that it depends on, like, say, what life stage you're at.
That's true,
Yeah.
yeah.
lah.
Maybe for our generation, I would think it's more like rental market.
Yeah.
Like, because nowadays, a lot of like the people around me are also looking to move out on their own.
Have you thought about it though?
For me, no.
Why?
I'm very comfortable where I am lah. So I don't
Like you
feel,
enjoy staying with your parents,
Yeah, I enjoy staying with my parents. I'm
like
very
your
used
laundry
to.
gets done.
There's the best perk about staying with your
The
parents.
bar 14. You know, I mean, I enjoy staying where I am now, but I think a lot of people have also asked me, like, do you want to move out? But I think it depends on your life situation as well at different times.
yeah.
And so maybe if more people are looking into renting nowadays,
I mean, I
our
got a lot of
age,
friends, yeah. It is an option,
Yeah.
yeah. But if you're paying rent, right, I always feel that if you can afford to buy a property, right,
course,
you might
yeah.
as well just buy
yeah.
because you're helping somebody pay their mortgage. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So if you can afford it, I would say buy lah. Yeah. But of course, there are some people who cannot afford the initial down payment, so they always choose to rent first. Then after that, when they build their cash flow, right, they do their business or they work, then their cash flow increases. Then next time, then they commit, lor. Yeah.
Actually, what factors do you think are important if you guys could go back in time, okay, like 5 years ago or like, in 2018 when you first bought your BTO, what factors were important for you in choosing the house?
That's a very good question, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends. Let's say if it's a BTO.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, I would say one thing for sure, right? I won't put joint ownership with my wife. Yeah, for sure. I'll put one essential occupier and one owner lah. So basically, I'll just use either name. So after 5-year period, the other name is free. That means the other name you can go and take and buy a private property.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But the danger is if you buy a property together, right? Then one person got no ownership, then if touch wood, something happens in the
Oh,
marriage,
yeah,
right? Then
yeah,
that person
yeah,
will
yeah.
own nothing lah. So
True.
some people are not very comfortable with that idea. But let's say if you are so sure, right, that you and your partner can really go long term on, right? Then maybe it's something to consider lah.
I think if I had a superficial thing, the superficial answer to this is I would tell myself to not get a unit that is close to the main road.
Oh, okay.
Is it
yeah,
in
yeah,
yours
yeah.
now?
Okay, that's
Loud, yeah. So, okay, so we consider the typical things like,
Yeah.
the face east, face west, that kind. Then like close to the lift, but then not too close to the trash point, that kind of nonsense.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we consider. So I think my current unit is quite solid.
Yeah.
Like everything is quite sweet. The
Yep.
only thing is that it is facing the main road. the 十字路口 or T junction lah.
Yeah,
十字
yeah.
the T junction. And at night, right, the sound travels up like
Yes,
so
for sure,
loud,
yeah.
eh. Nobody told me about this. So that's a superficial thing.
Does
lah,
it
that-
No,
Because
but
I
actually
will
that's a
consider
very
that.
good thing.
So
A
it's
tip.
just sound because sound is
You won't know unless you live inside it, right?
Yeah, unless you got
Sound.
experience living in a house, you bought a place before, right? You wouldn't know all this
Yeah,
one.
in 2018, nobody told me about sound. Every other factor I was told, no, this one will not.
When you close the windows,
everything,
eh?
right?
But then no wind.
Oh, you
know,
sleep without aircon, ah?
No, not even in the before
day.
you go to bed.
Oh, before you turn on the aircon, ah.
Yeah. It's like you want to watch TV also, right? Then you hear the car. Then you close the window, then okay, you can watch the TV, but it's a bit.
Yeah, sound travel upwards.
That's the superficial answer lah. I think the more serious one, I think it's similar to yours, but actually is even more one step back. Where I think back then I really have zero knowledge about housing and like the strategies and the things to consider.
Same, bro. Same,
But
same,
just
same.
before the recording, you actually kind of asked me a
Yeah.
little bit about this,
Yeah,
right? And I said
yeah.
like, bro, I'm a real estate noob.
I don't even know how I got my
I have zero.
DPO.
I don't even know how I got it. I just somehow me and my wife were just like, we are not screwing up, right? We got house, right? Okay, good, yay, we got house.
Press enter.
Yeah, press enter, yeah.
enter.
But since then, I mean, I've had conversations with other friends also lah. So things like this come out like about the occupancy, my friends are younger lah. Maybe because they're younger, they're also a bit more
Savvy?
a bit more aware of like,
Yeah,
investments
yeah,
and
correct.
how to earn money from housing.
Yeah.
I have zero knowledge. I was not around people that were savvy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I also didn't go and ask lah. So
Yeah.
I wish I had considered this a bit more. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Just curious, right? What would your dream house be like?
Oh wow.
Would it be a landed or a high-rise building? Because you've never stayed in a high-rise building, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, are we playing the if money is no question game?
Yes.
Okay, if the money is no question game.
You can give a realistic answer also lah. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's start with you.
Like something that you really think that is achievable for you.
Achievable?
I mean, okay, achievable.
one
economy?
step beyond achievable. I mean,
One step beyond
slightly,
achievable.
but still not like crazy, not like the.
Okay, well, I
$50 million
think
house.
like a dream place that maybe some Singaporeans would like enjoy or wonder about staying at would be like Sentosa.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, like for example, if you're talking like dream, right? Because it's, of course, let's not talk about like, the Grab costs and going in and out.
Yeah,
and
let's not talk about it, yeah.
But the idea of staying in a place that's so relaxing, like by the beach, kind of isolated, I think that would be quite if I were to dream wildly, like a condo there facing the
landed.
sea.
Condo.
Yeah, I think a condo there. I mean,
High floor?
the landed there will be crazy in
Yeah,
Sentosa, but
yeah.
as in like that I can say GCB also though. But like, I think that a nice condo facing the sea will be very relaxing. Will be a great place to retire in.
So you like sea view, that kind of.
I mean, I'm not saying that I like the sea view, but I just feel that it's something that I don't experience currently in my daily life.
Right.
When I talk about that way.
Right.
Yeah. So this is, if we can dream, right? Why not? Dream
Yeah,
big,
of course,
right?
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you get there
Hey, who knows? Who knows?
by going to the casino more often. Go RWS casino.
Then I'll be like, guys, come on my yacht. Is this even how you drive a yacht? I don't know.
Maybe next year you
Sail a
can
yacht.
buy already. Okay, Brian, let's say you got dream home.
Dream home.
Yeah. I mean, you also stay landed, what, right?
Yeah, with my
since
parents.
young.
I've always thought about this. If money was not an issue, I wouldn't want to stay in a landed house.
No, why?
Because, okay, in my experience,
Yeah.
because I think the house is a bit bigger,
Yes.
and so then there's a lot of places for the family family members to retreat to.
Oh,
But of
so
course,
not so-
again, this is maybe it's a family culture thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can stay in a big house, but if your family is close, then there's you can always gather in the living room.
Yeah.
But in my own experience, I did find that like we were all in our own rooms, and perhaps that's one of the reasons why growing up we weren't as close as we could have been.
Right.
My parents were very happening one lah. They always go like 去跳舞去唱歌的.
Oh, is it?
Parents very happening one, yeah.
More hip than Brian.
But I think because of the experience, I think growing up, I always thought even if I had like money was not an issue,
Yeah.
I would stay in like a condo maybe.
Wow, that's interesting.
Where you can zeng the house, you can bling it up right.
Yeah.
Or throw all your money in the renovation. But I would like it to still be like a smaller space where the family is kind of in a way forced to
Close-knit.
Interact,
be close-knit.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Area?
My wife loves Marine Parade. Yeah.
Oh my
so I
god,
think
wait, everybody forever like
all these
sea view, all the
these
sea view,
hipster, these basic
Yeah.
girls all want to stay near Siglap, all the all the cafes.
Disney-na.
No, but it's true. I think Marine Parade is quite a vibe. It's
No, and it's very convenient, right? If you want to get to anywhere.
It's true. I mean, it's close to the city center,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
not like that far away.
You can
Yeah,
get into
it's quite
ECP
nice
very
lah.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would think Marine Parade or like Lavender, somewhere like really just off the city center.
Okay.
I think being in town is a bit insane.
Like Orchard,
Like you
this
stay
kind
at
of.
Orchard, Somerset, this kind
Yeah.
of, wow, shag, man. Imagine you want to go home after a long day, then wow, the
traffic,
city
right?
bustling, the traffic, like. I personally wouldn't want that for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But then,
right,
I mean, on the flip side, perhaps Orchard, maybe not, but like, say, if you stay in the CBD area, on weekends, it'll be very quiet. Right? Is that
Oh,
really
yeah.
right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it depends. Okay, in your experience,
Yeah.
right, like with the people that you've met so far, do you think that more Singaporeans around our age, I won't, are we young? Do we consider ourselves?
Yes.
Okay, like youngish,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
young Singaporeans, do they value like space more, or they value status and prestige more? Like for example, the districts that you stay in,
Yes.
which do you think is more popular among Singaporeans now?
Well, I don't know. I think different stage in life, right?
Yeah.
You probably prefer different things. I mean, I always value my space because my HDB flat is actually quite big, I would say, because I have a huge balcony. So where we host guests over, it's quite, it doesn't feel like it's very cramped, But then again, if you give me the option of, let's say if I make a lot of money, would I want to shift out of this place and go into somewhere a little bit more central? Maybe. Would it be because of prestige?
Maybe schools?
I don't know. But I don't have kids.
And maybe you might have kids in the future. You don't
I
know
mean,
yet,
if I have
right?
kids in future,
Yeah,
I believe every school is a good school.
that's right. He will sell you
There are
houses
no
at any
schools-
district.
Yeah, there are no bad schools in Singapore.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
school is a
Okay,
good school.
cool. Interesting.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's actually schools, honestly, I didn't come from a good school. I mean, I didn't come from like a good school, those renowned school. I came from a neighborhood school. See, I'm a good boy now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So every school is a good school.
Interesting. Yeah.
For you, you want the best for your kid, right?
I mean, hard to say because I'm not in that position. With Scarly, I say something now, then like 5 years later when I get married, it's like, you said something to me. No, but
No, nobody remember.
Once it's on the internet, it will forever be out there.
No, I mean, okay, the reason why I bring that up is just because I know that there's a consideration for some people when they move, especially. And there's a reason why a lot of people move around, at least in
Yes.
the people that I know of.
Yeah.
But I think I would enjoy space as well, especially in a country like Singapore. I think that would be very ideal for me.
Okay, let's say you can move to Woodlands and you get a decently sized space, same as your current HDB. Is that something that you will consider? Woodlands condo. Let's say EC lah, but it's Woodlands.
I would consider where's my workplace because travel time. I think that actually is a very big factor for people in the morning. Like if I have to take a bus
For sure,
to
yeah.
the MRT, then take the MRT to wherever, or if I take Grab from wherever, like I think everything would affect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's actually a very important factor. Although you might change jobs, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But you're quite far from your parents though.
yeah, we'll be very far from my parents.
That's something I struggle with also. Because let's say if like I choose to sell my HDB, right? Then I want to move to a condo, right? I definitely have to move into a smaller size one. Because I don't earn that much money, right? Okay. But let's say if I want a decent size one, right? I can go to Woodlands
Yeah.
because the price there will be different, right? From where I am now, lah. So it's like a struggle for me. I'm like, can I live in Woodlands or because I'm quite far away from my parents.
Okay, being on the receiving end, because I still stay with my parents, but my brother and sister-in-law, they've moved out, right?
Yeah.
So I really enjoy whenever they come over. And I think they stay not too far from us. So when they are able to come over frequently,
Yeah.
I really do feel that sense of like, family closeness. I'm always very appreciative.
Right.
Yeah, so from that point of view, I think actually it is important to stay near your family. Yeah, because maybe when we are the ones making the decisions, right? We choose, but they deal with our decisions. So it's like they receive our decisions. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If we stayed further away, then we might not be as inclined to
Visit. I would think so.
Right? It's like, because it will be like a very big, like maybe now they can come back twice, 3 times or whenever they like. But then like if in the future you move to Woodlands, maybe you might only make at first once a week, then maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
It's
because
definitely one of the
convenience.
considerations,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now we need to move on to the most exciting part,
Oh no.
which is the game show.
Oh no.
Got game on.
Oh no.
In this game show, contestants will decide if they want to answer the easy or hard question. Easy questions consist of 1 point and hard questions consist of 2 points. After which, they will take turns to answer questions chosen by their opponent from the respective pub. Each contestant will be given 10 seconds to figure out if the statement is real or not real and give their answers by raising the corresponding signs. After 3 turns, the contestant with the most points will be crowned the winner. Okay? Okay, without further ado, who want to start first? Okay, we'll let ladies first, okay?
So you're
Ladies
asking me
first.
questions or asking Brian?
Brian will ask you questions.
Okay.
But you
Let's-
choose. You want easy questions or easier questions?
Easy questions.
Easy questions, you get
Let's
2
go.
points, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, easy questions is this one.
So
Oh dear, I don't know
grab one,
anything
is it?
though.
You just grab random.
I don't know anything. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. For a private residential property, in order to rent out the whole unit, there is a minimum occupancy period of 3 years. Real or not real? I actually know the answer to this. I
You know?
I think so.
Wait,
Okay, wait. Hold
I'm
this.
surprised.
Okay,
I'm
wait,
surprised
wait.
I know.
So you need to show.
For a
real.
private
I
residential
also I have to answer, man.
You just got later.
property,
Yeah.
that means any private,
Yes. Private residential property, yeah.
there's a minimum occupancy of 3 years.
真的还是不真？还是
Yeah. 真的吗？
真的吗？
Yeah.
真的还是不是
I'm
真
gonna
的？
go with not real.
Okay, why?
Why? Okay, oh my god. Okay.
Okay, the answer is correct. Correct.
Oh, that
she gets 2 points.
Oh, the answer is not real.
The answer's not real.
It's not real, what?
No, I
not
mean,
real?
It's not real.
I thought it was real.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
if you buy private
I
property,
still secretly put up this.
I mean,
by the side.
if it's your own property that you buy, then you should have full ownership on whether you.
I mean, yeah, it's because it's private, you own it, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you want to rent out. You want to rent out the whole unit. You want to rent out
Yeah.
one room.
go big
You
or
want
go
to rent
home.
out, you want
That's
to stay
right.
inside and squat. It's up to you.
Yeah. Cool.
So
cool.
only
Oh, you got to buy.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. But yeah, there you go.
So only HDB you got MOP period.
I see.
Yeah.
MOP period, then you can rent out the whole unit for HDB. But before MOP period, you can rent out rooms. You cannot rent out whole unit.
So is this a completely false question or is it like sort of half truth? Is there
No,
something
this is
that is-
completely false.
No, because
Oh,
it's
there
a
is
private
nothing that
property.
the minimum occupancy 3 years.
No. As long as private property, there's no MOP. one.
Okay, so MOP is always 5 years and it's HDB.
HDB. Yes. Okay.
Cool.
2 points.
Well, I'm less
Yeah.
confident now. I was okay.
Okay, Brian, choose.
I have to keep up, right? So let's go with the easy.
Okay, let's
Easy question.
easy
Alright,
question. Let me see. Okay. Oh,
What's it?
interest rates for bank loans
Wow, I don't know anything.
No, this is an easy one, bro.
I'm guessing already.
are always higher than HDB loans. Is this real or not real? Interest rates for bank loans are always higher than HDB loans. Real or not real? Oh, I don't know this.
Well, I'm really guessing. Wow. Okay, I'll just say not real first.
Not real,
But then I explain my train of thought.
Oh,
Okay, explain.
I would imagine that HDB interest rate is low. No. I think it's not real because the bank's interest. The question is always
Yeah,
higher.
that
Always
interest rates for
higher.
bank loan is always higher than HDB.
But it changes, right? Banks, right?
Yeah.
So it could be higher, it could be lower, like
Could be.
depending on the.
But think about it,
Think about it.
HDB loan
2
is
points.
HDB loan is government one,
That's the why I'm a bit.
Our government is
confused.
very good,
But okay, I'm gonna stay not real. If it's wrong, then it's wrong.
And the answer is not real. Oh, nice. Okay, because there are cases where yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely
change,
right.
right?
Yeah, it fluctuates.
But generally,
Yeah.
HDB
It
is
follows Sora lah. Yeah,
Sora.
Sora is
Sora.
Sora is Sonia's sister. So basically, it just follows Sora. So it fluctuates lah, basically.
Okay.
And it has happened before many times that the bank rates are actually lower than HDB interest rates.
Wait, we want to ask then. So
Yes.
if it fluctuates, right?
Like, why
then-
would people take HDB loan? Is that what you're asking?
yes.
Because it's fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, that means it won't fluctuate.
Okay.
When the economy is back, it's bad. It's 2.6.
This interest rate is about for your monthly repayment, is it or what?
Yes, for your mortgage, your loan.
Okay. So it can change lah. If
Can
you
change.
take the bank one, then
Bank one, let's say.
what you pay back every month can change.
Yeah, fluctuates.
I see.
Yes, every month can be different.
So it's a gamble lah. Then why would people
It
take
is.
bank loan? I'm
They
truly learning
think
it.
lah. They think maybe it's
Timing?
it's like a gamble like that. Why they
Timing.
probably think that the interest rates won't rise in the next couple of years. So
Right.
you choose bank lor. So for my case, I took bank loan also.
Right.
Because that time it was cheaper, sort of like
It's lower than
cheaper,
the-
lower than HDB. But now it's HDB.
Okay.
Yeah.
So HDB is not lower, it's just fixed.
It's
that is the draw.
So it's like when you want to take,
I mean, bank loans they're also fixed lah, but they fix a certain number of years. After that, it will
see.
become
Understand.
floating. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
So the score is 2-2. All right.
Okay, next one I will go
Done.
easy as well. We go big or go home.
Go big or go home?
We are
Go
going
big
home
or
after
go
this today
home,
lah.
big
Doesn't
or
matter
go
lah,
home.
actually. Wow, it seems that there's a trend to the questions you're getting.
Let me see.
What's that?
Let me hear.
Okay.
Private residential properties in Singapore are subject to property taxes. Real or not real?
Private residential property.
Private residential properties in Singapore are subject to property taxes.
Oh,
Real or not?
what does this mean? That means that when you want to sell the house or when
No,
you...
that means you need to pay property tax lah.
Don't explain the question, was that?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Explain lah. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, do you
Later if I need help, I also
roll the tapes. You see how long he was deciding on real or not real just now?
later if I need help, I also need to ask, so I better allow this.
Oh my god, this is like getting too competitive, huh?
Yeah, man. Okay, wait. Okay. So sorry, you were saying?
Yeah. So private residential property
Yeah.
what? Subjected to property taxes. Real or not real?
This is when it like monthly. Oh, wait. What do you?
Yeah, per year lah.
Per year.
I mean, Singapore generally, what they're saying is if you own a private property,
Yeah.
right, you need to pay property tax.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say it's real. I think that.
But you think about it,
Ah.
private property means you own the property,
Oh.
Yeah. Just saying.
Okay. Not real.
No, it's not.
Easily swayed.
No.
Stick to your guns. Stick to your convictions, Michelle.
my
No, okay, don't-
Why would he ask me
just-
the second question if
No,
No.
because sometimes I like to
yeah.
say things to throw people off.
Oh,
You
let
know?
me see again. Right,
Yeah.
so subject to property tax, real or not real? Okay, I will just learn and I will say not real. Like, tell me the reasons why. I really don't know the answer to this question.
That means you're saying are subject to property taxes, real or not? That means
Oh wait, that's not. First I said real. Just
So
say
it's
real.
real, ah?
Just say real, yeah.
Okay.
I go
And
with
the
my gut.
answer is real.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Went with my gut.
Yeah. So basically, residential properties you need to pay property tax. Lah.
Yeah,
Whether it's private HDB, you also need to pay property tax.
Because the land is the government's one.
That is right.
Yeah.
Because our government is very good.
Go with your gut.
Okay, so the score is 4-2.
Alrighty.
4-2. Okay, Brian, you keep up, man. Keep
Let's
up.
keep up with the same
Let's go,
easy
let's
question.
go.
Okay, buyers of HDB resale flats are exempt from paying buyer stamp duty, BSD. Real or not real? Buyers of resale HDB flats are exempt from paying buyer stamp duty. Real or not real?
I really don't know. I really don't know. Like I understand the question, but I really don't know. It's like either or one, what, this kind of thing.
Yeah, it's true or false already. Tikam only
They
what?
are
Tikam only.
exempt. I would say
That means they don't need lah.
think
Don't need to
still
pay
need
BSD. Buyer stamp duty. That means still need lah.
I think still need lah. I think come to property, nothing is free one, right? Everything need to. As long as I think need to pay money one. 要给钱就是要的。
And you are absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Whether
so
you buy
easy
what,
one.
yeah, buyers of HDB resale flats, you buy whatever lah. You buy condo, you also need to buy
Stamp
pay
duty.
buyer stamp duty. As long as you are buyer, you need to pay buyer stamp duty.
What's buyer stamp duty actually?
It's just basically like it's like tax lah that you pay if you want to buy a residential property. Yeah.
I already paying so much money for the house already. Why I still need to pay for the ticket to buy a house?
Because our government is very good.
You buy
So you see, these are the things, right?
you
that
spend
when
money
I
on a
was-
car, why do you need to pay for COE?
So that one different thing.
Oh, okay.
Our land, we got enough
Sounds
land.
smart.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
need
That's
to limit
true.
the number of cars.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so this is one of the things that like when I was buying my house, right, with my wife in 2018, right, we just pay law. It's like
Yeah.
I mean,
they
part
say
of
need
it.
to do
pay
this,
this?
need to do
Ah,
that.
I pay.
Okay, law, okay, law. But I don't even understand what's happening. But okay, cool.
Because you know you don't pay, you don't get what,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Have to pay, you have to go. Okay, so the score is
4-4.
4-4.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Easier question, but interesting.
let's go for that.
I don't know.
Okay,
Let's go for that.
So give her
Okay.
that one.
You want?
Yeah, go for it. Lah.
Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting.
Okay.
I had to give her the eyes to, psych her out. Okay. After the 5-year MOP period, foreigners are eligible to buy EC. Real or not real? How is this easier, yeah? This is supposed to be the easiest.
No, so you put it there, right? Then people will think that, hey, it's supposed to be easy, you know?
Future guests, you all know. Doesn't know the category, don't follow.
So after EC, oh, this is a tough one.
You know, okay,
we
easy-
all be learning today.
Executive
Condo, yeah.
Yeah.
This is basically a private property, but it follows a little bit of the HDB laws. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Not real?
The tension is high.
The tension is
Tension is high
high.
in this room.
I'm gonna say not real.
Why?
女人的直觉。
女人的直觉真好 And the answer is not real. Not real, you're absolutely right.
Right.
Yeah, because so foreigners can only buy ECs after the 10-year MOP period. So EC will only fully privatize, become like a full-fledged condo
Yes.
after 10 years. After 5 years, you can sell to Singapore citizens or PRs, but you cannot sell to foreigners. Foreigners can only buy EC after 10-year MOP period.
We learning some.
Well
knowledge
done,
today.
Michelle. Oh my god, this 女人的直觉 is
Wow, very good.
really quite 准 That's why they say, don't play a fool. Girls know what you're doing one.
Girls know what you're doing.
Man,
Okay.
don't
the,
do funny things.
The seller's stamp duty is applicable
liao.
to all SSD is applicable to all property transactions in Singapore. Real or not real?
It's similar to the question.
This was buyer's
no.
stamp duty, but this
Yeah,
is the
seller's stamp
seller's
duty.
stamp
Seller's
duty.
stamp duty.
It's applicable to all property transactions in Singapore.
Sellers
real or
will
not
stamp duty.
real?
But I've never sold my property. I don't know.
You go by your
no.
logic just now, maybe.
Yeah, but is it a trick question? Does this logic not apply to sellers?
Okay, so seller's stamp duty, I give you like
Some background.
okay, yeah, a little bit of background.
Yeah.
So this was introduced because they wanted to stop people from flipping properties. Last time don't have ma.
Yeah.
That's after when they buy the condo, right, then they straight away sell. Now they introduce this seller stamp duty, right? Within the first year you sell your condo, they'll tax you 12%. Yeah.
So what's the question?
So after 3 years, usually seller stamp duty is after you sell after 3 years, right? Then you don't have to pay. Yeah, that means you must hold the property for at least 3 years lah.
Did you just answer the question for me?
No,
So what's the question?
seller stamp duty is applicable to all property transactions.
property
in Singapore.
trans-
All property transactions.
I
All
see.
property, all property
All,
meaning
Even private one also lah, right?
it's like residential property, commercial property, industrial property.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with my same logic lah.
Okay.
So real lah. Even though I think maybe it might not apply to commercial one, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say.
Oh my god. You're right
So it's not real.
No,
My answer is-
your answer is wrong. But you just said the answer.
so it's not real.
It's not real.
Okay.
It's not real. So SSD applies to
Private.
residential property and industrial property. Doesn't apply to commercial
Commercial.
property.
Why did I
Said
trust
it.
my own gut?
Then you see, that's why.
Oh my
男人
god.
的直觉。
真的是不好，男人直觉。
I should have trusted myself. But okay, cool.
Okay, the winner is Michelle. Well done. Wow,
Due to
Michelle.
the 女人的直觉。
I'll see ya.
Okay.
Okay, so we've come to the end of the episode. I just want to thank Brian, thank Michelle, thank you TCP for being on the show with us today and sharing with us such valuable insights. Actually, you guys are damn knowledgeable.
Is it? No, I was going to say thank you. Because
Yeah.
I think maybe for us, maybe we have some impressions of things, but we are confirming it
Yeah.
today, right?
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
we learn a lot more today. Like buyer stamp duty, seller stamp duty. And so we'll be more equipped to buy our first home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything can call me also, right?
Hey!
Anything.
East, West,
you can
Central,
call me.
anywhere.
Yeah. So we've come to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Get Real. Till the next one. See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.